In every scene of this movie, escaping isn't just a choice, it's like the cherry on top of a chocolate cake. Who can resist? Lil opened a book. She quietly seeks freedom 2,000 miles away on Grandpa's papers. Literature is like a silent party, and Lil is the life of it. She started shredding maps and googling bus tickets. Those little learning acts are the hidden, yet crucial starting point of her big leap into action. Education in this movie is a window that's wide open, showing her a world outside akin to a dream, prickly yet oh so tempting and alluring. She wants to read the map, memorize the address, and know where the train station is. That's her first link to the outside world. According to a fancy UN study, every level a woman's education rises, the chance of violence dips like a sale item by at least 30%. That's no coincidence, because reading means you've got the skills. Grasping the law enables you to know precisely where to belt out your anthem with confidence. Expressing thoughts is akin to possessing a hidden secret superpower. Why do the rich view girls reading? Because books hide a world of infinite possibilities. Lil realized early on that what truly shackles girls isn't the iron bars but the powerlessness and fear within. Determined to explore, today Lil embarks on her journey to freedom. Even though everyone thinks her actions appear just like they're in a comedy skit. But for her, each moment is a step full of significance. Under the blazing sun, she was utterly exhausted, yet never once glanced back until a speeding truck captured her attention. It was Ashen, the one who took her to the game. Lil's savior has arrived. But Lil won't stop there. She still yearns for freedom and progress. Today, she spotted Ashen's truck outside and rushed to slip into her trusty shoes. She even used the pipe as a secret escape route, asking Ashen to teach her how to drive. Kind-hearted Ashen didn't hesitate one bit, he agreed right away. So, under Ashen's guidance, Lil learned how to drive. However, on her way back, Mrs. Pat caught sight of her. So the next day, Grandma decided to grill security bars on all the windows. With the third sister's wedding approaching, the tension was palpable. She grew quieter, and no one noticed her unusual demeanor. Until one fateful morning, a sudden gunshot shattered the fragile peace at the breakfast table. The third sister was gone. On the day of her burial, the sky was gloomy and the mountain road silent. The remaining four sisters huddled together, crying heartily. Nobel Prize-winning author Orhan Pamuk is known for his big mouth, discussing the plight of women in Turkish society. When a woman is under systemic oppression, deprived of her right to choose and express herself, she might choose a unique way to protest against her fate by taking control of the endpoint of her life. Very much like the third sister's choice, it became a period for dignity amidst oppression. As dusk hadn't quite settled in yet, the situation became increasingly awkward. Family members arrived like grim reapers on cue, and the two married sisters sprang up wordlessly. They silently put on their jackets, as if fate were unfolding like a silent film playing quietly in the background. Before they had the chance to deeply reminisce with emotion, they were hastily ordered back to their respective roles. That evening, Grandma served dinner, but this time, the plate had an additional surprise waiting, a delightful box of cookies sent by the charming local vendor. But the cookies weren't for munching, they sent a different, subtle signal. The third sister was gone, and the fourth sister would soon tread the unfinished path. The fourth sister had always compromised with fate. She calmly picked the silly cookie and popped it in her mouth. Nurgle stared at the box of cookies. Once a symbol of belonging, now it felt like an indigestible chunk of iron. She spat out the cookie as if it were poison, frantically wiping her tongue. She felt it wasn't food, but a mark of humiliation. At that moment, she wasn't just expressing a wish, she was making a choice. The director didn't resort to intense dramatics to heighten the tension in the film. Yet, through the use of a single cookie, he managed to exhibit a thoroughly well thought out rebellion. Eating it means acceptance, spitting it out means resistance. This silent declaration of determination was to help escape this suffocating life with her. Lael began to quicken her pace even more, cutting her own hair to sew onto a cloth doll. As a disguise for escape, she noted down the travel agency's location while her uncle was away. Her innermost ultimate dream has always been to go to Istanbul. Being the youngest, she could sneak around the house and discover grandma's secrets. Little did she anticipate that the wedding of her fourth sister would come so soon, right around the corner. As soon as the door wasn't opened, Lael reacted like a rocket, locking everyone out. She, along with her sister, started moving stuff to block the door, letting their uncle yell from outside. Iron bars that once imprisoned them now stood as their strongest defense. They grabbed the photo of the 5 sisters, grandma's savings, and uncle's car keys. Before leaving, they called Ashen for backup. While everyone hurried to open the window with the chainsaw, Lael quietly opened the front door. They carefully navigated through the chaos, holding their breath to evade detection. Uncle noticed their shadow, and his fate controlling, auspicious hand was about to strike. However, unexpectedly, a complete stranger stepped in front of him. It was this small but firm intervention that carved out a chance for the girls to escape. Since Lael had secretly learned to drive, she smoothly headed to the rendezvous point. As dawn broke, the sisters arrived at the city's bus station with Ashen's assistance, boarding a bus heading to Istanbul, one without a return ticket. If you are watching this film and find our story moving, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Your support serves as our greatest source of motivation.